our own poor people. What has made the situation worse is that in 2008, we had the financial global crisis. That crisis, together with the changing attitudes of donors, worsened the situations for our NGOs. It totally wiped out whatever little resources that our NGOs could access. This has had devastating consequences for our NGOs. I remember I was in my ICU bed in Grootersdorp Hospital when I just had a brain injury, when I learned that the organization that I used to work for, which was IDASA in this case, has just closed down after 20 years of being in operation. No one really knows the statistics as to how many NGOs have closed. But we do have those who are saying that there are about 36,000 NGOs that have closed. In this country, we have about 150,000 NGOs. These are the NGOs, which you might know, I'm hoping that some of you are members of these NGOs, that are cleaning up the tragedies daily without a budget in our streets, in our homes, in our schools. They feed the hungry, they clothe the orphans, they look after raped victims. What can we do? Some of you are maybe wondering, why am I making this NGO thing a citizen's matter? All I'm saying is that we need these NGOs. They take off the burden off our shoulders. They also take the burden off the shoulders of government. Besides, if we don't fund them, who will? Some are saying this should be the responsibility of government, but we are government and we haven't done well thus far. Something has got to happen. And as I'm standing here today, I am saying we are the solution to the funding crisis that is affecting our NGOs. As you live here today, I want you guys to think hardly about the issues that I have just raised today. We are not the new kid on the block anymore. We are not everyone's favorite anymore. We're not gonna swim in millions again. International donors are looking at Zimbabwe. They are channeling their funds to South Sudan, Afghanistan, Iraq, you name all these countries. Unless if we were to start a civil war, something that I doubt any of us would do. We only fight in parliament, we don't do it in the streets. Unless if you stay in Manenberg. We're not going to get the money anymore. We are a political stable country. We've had elections. We are doing well. And everyone is thinking that everything is fine in South Africa, which is true. We are much better than other countries. As long as there is peace in this country, as long as we are not killing each other, our NGOs are not going to get any money at all. We are the solution. As you live today, don't just wait for Mandela Day to do something about the crisis that is happening. I know you are all good people. I've interacted with you a lot of times, and I know you are all doing something great in the corners that you are at. But we have an immediate crisis. The tragedy of our NGOs is also our tragedy. Doing nothing is not an option, and it will be a sad day if we were to live here and not adopt a struggling NGO in our community. We owe that to ourselves and to the future generations of this country. Toastmaster, thank you.